He can't help you. Nobody can help you now.
Nobody asked the atheist. We love you. To close us out for the first half, we're bringing up two of your other hosts. The floor is yours.
Okay, so. Hold on.
My battery's about to die. Periscope
Okay,
again.
so
Hold your titties, sir. Hold them.
this right
Hold
here.
'em.
This right here. Remember that part we talked about? We don't censor.
Yeah, we don't.
Let's just go.
And we don't check what they're gonna say.
We about to test that theory.
Right about now.
Because we have no idea what they're about to do. They don't know what they're about to do. It's going to be great.
I'm sorry.
Or awful. Or somewhere in between.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing. It will be awe-inspiring. It will be inspired to go, oh. So without further ado, Stephen and Kevin with First Draft Productions.
First try.
Would you point this at us, please? Thank you very much. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin.
I'm Diz.
Before we begin, I do want to tell Erica and Marcus that this is the second anniversary of our performance here where we faked Stephen's death. And you may not notice this, but he's wearing the sweater.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's the kind of recognition we want. Okay. You really need these? You really got some kind of feedback going on.
No, I was going to tell you, take your mic and take them.
But just turn it in. Just get rid of it.
There it goes, it's gone. Yeah. Yeah, you're too close to the.
Okay, we're not going to use mics. We don't use mics.
Put this over here.
As you can see, we are known for. It's you. It's
Me?
fucking swear.
It could be.
Oh wait, watch the language. We have kids in the group.
We have kids. That's a lot of fucking kids.
Motherfucking kids.
Oh my God. Sorry, kids.
We went all second act on you guys.
Okay, anyway, so do we want the house lights on?
Not yet.
Okay.
Girl, you ready for house lights? Black History Month! Woo! And so they bring on two middle-aged white guys. Yeah! Hell yeah! Alright, so one of the things that we've learned over the years is there really is a natural segregation amongst the people. Now, you know, we have a very mixed group here, and that's awesome. Yep. But in real life, you know, whites tend to stick with whites, blacks tend to stick with blacks, Asians tend to stick with Asians. Not everybody, but if we want to generalize, that really is the case. Marcus, I consider Marcus one of my dearest friends. We never hang out. We never do. So, because of this separation, there is a lack of communication. A lack of communication between the people. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Ask a White Guy. Have the house lights up, please. So
who in the audience?
Ask a two middle-aged straight white guys.
Straight.
If you ever had any questions, here's your chance.
That's right. Ask us about our struggle.
Okay.
It is real. It is very real. I have, for example, the sweater. I have two almost exactly alike. Which one to wear? So I didn't know, but I thought I'd go with the one that he draped over himself when he was pretending I was dead, just for nostalgia's sake. But
Which, those of you that never saw that,
it's awesome.
it was awesome.
That was toxic.
Okay, well, anyway.
Okay, so anyway,
Another question.
does any... Ask a question, someone. Yes, ma'am.
Are y'all afraid of anything? I mean, generally speaking, because y'all, you know, are at the top, like the top.
Like the food chain. Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
You want to take it or me?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
I think we've got different tiers.
I am not afraid of anything. Because I almost died
That's true.
a few years ago.
That's true. Oh, Chelsea's board. Yep.
And a lot of you have heard this story that 5 or 6 years ago I had a series of strokes. What is going on there?
6 strokes.
I'm just teasing. Making fun of the death Earl.
Oh my God.
I had some strokes about
He had strokes,
about
that's
6
why.
years ago, and almost died. And because I have faced death and won, I fear nothing. Bring it. Yes.
Okay. Oh, yes, Cherokee. Hey. What is white culture? What? White culture is whatever we feel is worthy of borrowing.
So what have you created?
What have we created?
Yes.
Well,
Other than money.
other than money, I think you'll find somebody in the Fertile Crescent created money, but other than money, was Pat Boone an innovator in jail?
Rudy, oh Rudy.
He was
awesome. He was awesome.
Oh, right, Pat Boone, right.
Pat Boone.
What have we created? Well,
All right, I'm about to give you the unpopular answer.
okay,
Doesn't matter because we adopt anything we want and make it ours.
I said that. Wait. We did have.
Am I hearing whistling in the ground?
This is my good friend Cherokee, and we did have on Periscope earlier, Cherokee. People were wondering what that stick instrument was. What's it called?
Oh, it's a Benny Bow.
A what?
A Benny Bow. Yes.
Okay, and then I'm white, so I'm going to rename that. That is a gourd guitar. So you just go and you buy one, ask for it by name, gourd
Oh,
guitar.
y'all are hilarious.
You can't rename it because it's not yours.
It is now, my friend.
Then go to war with Brazil.
No,
I'm going to let Eric
football
Clapton
team.
play it, and then it's ours.
Okay, another question.
What's it like to actually be an employer rather than an employee?
Oh, damn. Oh, that's right. You're unemployed.
I'm a working actor.
That's true. He's a working actor. We pay him for every improv show. Okay, I get that. It's fun. My first boss was an African American. I learned a lot from him about how to treat your employees well, about how to deliver payroll on time, about how to run a moral and ethical business. So I owe him a great deal of gratitude. For that, I have been self-employed since 1989, and I've tried to conduct myself the way that would make that gentleman Billy Davis Jr. proud. That was his name. But you should try it, Jerome. You are an employer, though, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. So that was a trick question.
Well, no, I'm not a good example. I'm not a representation of all African Americans. Most of us are not employers.
You said that, not me, brother. So what's another question for Kevin or myself?
Yes, ma'am.
What does NAACP stand for?
NAACP.
National something of colored persons.
What the white girl stands for what?
National Association for the Advancement of Colored Persons. People, sorry, I thought we had updated it to persons. No. Persons are people.
And those of you that were appalled because I said colored persons, it's in the title. And I didn't create it.
No, but we did appropriate it. Okay, another question for the white guys.
Why is comedy so white and so male?
It's not. Just maybe the comedy you're watching.
Tim Meadows is at the Comedy Catch tonight. Do not leave during intermission, but he'll be here all weekend, I think. There are a lot of famous black female comics who Aisha Tyler who's on Archer, and it's just because we're funnier. I'm sorry. That's been said. Oh, no, please.
It's not.
It's not true.
How come you guys didn't buy tickets to Young, Gifted, and Black?
had to wash his hair.
I've been to several first draft productions.
You know, you're absolutely right.
It was you, Wiz.
We feel.
Okay, for me personally, I'm not really your marketing segment for that.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You are. Every single person in this room is.
That's a good attitude, but in this case, not true.
I like Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I'm more of a Kiss guy myself.
But is this music like Pink Floyd or the Beatles?
It can be.
Is it though?
It can be.
Okay, answer the fucking question! Is it? No!
Sir, it is.
Okay. You're right, Terrell.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got kids in the audience.
We will try and come to more of your shows. One more question for the white guys
Right here.
before we have to go off and.
So just to piggyback on Brother Jarrell, it sounded like your answer to an earlier question was that most things created by white folks are appropriated. Therefore, following your logic, is Pink Floyd black music? And if so, then why weren't you?
Damn it! The white man's kryptonite. Logic. Let's run. Okay, let's go. Don't try it.
I would go so far to say,
She's a certified public organizer. Like Obama.
I got an answer for you. I got an answer for you. Psychedelia was invented by white people.
On drugs.
It's not really based on the blues, like a lot of British music
But
is.
see that's kind of what we're up here. I mean, we're trying to sort of make light of this, but that's kind of what we're about.
Yeah, but I found out something the whites invented. Psychedelia.
The biggest appropriators. They were. That's not.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter.
But she's right. There's no reason for us to segregate these things into black and white and Asian and all that stuff. Let's just all try and be nice to each other and vote for people that are nice and do things that are nice and try not to be dicks.
Oh, I have a question. One more.
That girl back there want to ask you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And Tennessee shirt.
Go
Go ahead.
Go ahead, dear.
No!
No, she just texted me and told me.
What's the question she
What was
texted
the
you?
question?
She said, why does rhythm seem so hard?
You mean for us or for you? You probably know.
I don't care who asked the question.
Kevin
You mean for us?
Yeah, for white folks?
What was the question?
Because
Why
my
is
ass
rhythm
is
so
tight.
hard?
My ass is tight.
That is true.
Okay.
With proper training, white people can dance. It takes a while. My son is an excellent ballet dancer.
I see some people looking at me like, oh, you motherfucker.
That kid! Right there. Just cover your ears. No.
Sorry.
Question over
I
here.
apologize ahead of
Do we have another question?
Yeah, I got a question.
What, Kevin? We got another question. Kevin,
Yes.
another question. Yeah, go.
Does gentrification weigh heavily on your conscience?
It does me. Because I'm kind of old-timey and I like old stuff, and it kills me when all these wonderful old buildings downtown are replaced by Chili's, Applebee's, and Puckett's and things like that. So yes, that does weigh heavily on me.
I think they're talking about the displacement of the people as opposed to the buildings.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah, Cherokee.
Do you think you can teach black children to grow up to be black men, like black men, better than a black man can?
I'm not sure we ever claimed that, so no.
As a teacher, you force us to send them to your school, right?
As a teacher, I
Yeah,
forced.
you know, like teachers, you send out kids to school. Do you think you can give them the culture?
I don't necessarily think it's the. Boy, I don't have a silly answer for that. I don't necessarily think it's the job of the schools to teach culture per se.
What is the school's job?
To teach facts and figures and how to think for yourself.
How many years?
Until they graduate? You want me to change that, then you need to get people elected that will change that. That's a good point. That's true. That's true. I think we've seen that very, very plainly shown recently here locally.
Who makes the best fried chicken in town?
And good night.
Kevin and Steven. And with that, we're gonna let y'all take a quick break, like 10 minutes. Don't answer the question. Do not answer the question. Answer the question.